In the last 60 years, so many priceless memories have been made at Potosi Pines. So many skits have been performed, songs have been sung, so much good food has been eaten, and tons of laughter has filled the air. And because of camp, I have made lifelong friendships and learned different ways I can connect with God.
I have a place to call home and grow up.
I got to meet amazing people.
I learned to stand up for others.
I learned things about the Bible I never knew.
I got out of my comfort zone.
I made new friends, got closer to Jesus, and had new experiences.
I learned who Jesus really is and how to really love him.
When I think of Potosi Pines and being up here, I think of God, because when I come up here, it seems to just minister to my spirit. Just the beauty of the nature, being close to the mountain, and gathering together with people with a common goal of becoming close to God. So I've become close to those people and close to God in the same way.
It's been about 7 years since I've started serving up here at Camp Potosi, and it's a life-changing, beautiful place to be. The campers, the memories, the being just in communion with God up here, completely unplugged from the world. It's a week of peace.
My favorite thing about camp is that it allows you to get rid of all your stresses and all your burdens and just come here, reconnect with old friends, and have a good time.
I like that you get to meet people and have fun while still connecting with God.
I think that what makes camp really, really special is that you get things here that you can't get in the real world, quote unquote, because you're unplugged from technology. You're just here and you're with people who are all trying to do the same thing, have a really, really fun time, and they're all trying to grow in their faith.
Well, for starters here at Potosi, Julie and I were married in 1969, and a couple years later was our first adventure up here at Potosi. And this was before we even had our own children, and so we had a very early start. At that time, the Methodist Church owned the property, but very little had been done with it, and the BLM said you got to build things on it and develop it or you'll lose it. And so we were part of helping get started with all the first buildings that were constructed up here. Over the years, our two sons both just literally grew up here. They were here when they were tiny. They'd take a bath in the sink in the kitchen. People like Susan Dungan and Scott Kelly and a number of others over time have been campers here right along with our kids.
We took a number of kids from a tough neighborhood, and we were able to get those kids to come to camp. And that was like in the second year we were up here doing camp. And they cried and didn't want to go home. And I guess, I've watched that grow and change over the years, but I still watch all of our kids who come in, and you sit them down to eat. And Sue knows this so well, is that we have so many kids who just sit down to eat and they just shovel it in because they've never had that opportunity to just have a wonderful meal.
My name is Phyllis Murray, and I had the distinct honor of serving as the camp director here at Potosi for 15 years. My husband and I moved here in 1994 to take over the camp, and it was small and kind of undervalued. A lot of people didn't realize what we had here, and man, over the next 15 years I was blessed to be a part of a big growth spurt as people came and understood and loved the nature and loved the mountains and loved the spirit of this place. Over the years, because the people in Las Vegas and around this area love this camp, we have built and improved to the place that we are now with this amazing camp. Lots of different programs, the kids programs, which are always so special to your heart, the diabetes camp, the adult retreats, all the different things we've done, the camp for adults that are sight impaired and blind. It's just been amazing. The most important thing is that there's a spirit here. God touches lives at Potosi, and He certainly touched mine and the life of my husband here. It was a place that He wanted us to be. He led us here and He gave us all the tools that we needed and the gifts that we needed to be here. And so it was with our pleasure that we were able to turn the camp over to Tracy in 2009, and she's done an amazing job with a new set of volunteers and a next generation of kids that have come at camp. I'm so proud of this camp and the fact that they keep fighting to be all they can be in Las Vegas. I see the next 60 years as the unfolding of this camp to no longer be a well-kept secret, but to be a place that lots of people know that they can come and find peace, find themselves, find God, and find community. You know, I've always laughed and said, you know, we don't have a lot at Potosi. We don't have a lake, we don't have a pool, we don't have a gym, we don't even hardly have any flat ground. But we have 1 million or now 2 million of the most creative people in the world right down the hill. And if you take those creative people and add God's generous spirit to it, there's no telling what we can do and who we can be.